Okay.
I was on the other side and then suddenly I...
Sugarbush.
Can you cut this one to do but it's nothing in there.
Well, it's gonna be the syrup is gonna be there soon.
Oh my god.
No, it takes time.
I think the kids are when he's trying to see that. He said that.
Well, what happens to water when it gets cold? It freezes, that's right. And so when the sap freezes overnight, time of year, freezing temperatures at night, and warmer temperatures during the day. The water molecules will stick together and you remove that water in the form of ice. And you're left with a more sugary liquid. The next thing you're going to do, thing that can get really hot without burning, that doesn't turn into fire when you put it there? Yes. Rocks, that's correct. So, using my handy dandy wooden tongs, or perhaps a pair of bone antlers, I can transfer my hot rocks into my log full of sap. I'm going to start getting some evaporation going on, some steam. So that's trying to get rid of the water and just... So, there we go.
All over the place. Yeah.
The big logs and stuff, so they work hand in hand. The skunk, I don't know what it's for, just a skunk. Yeah, AKA the trash bandit from the raccoon. Doesn't need any introduction, they're around. The fox, and our coyote friend, and the beaver at the end. So these were native, they were here when the Bruce's family arrived basically, and so basically the Bruce's, according to their journals, they never really hunt deer. They used mostly coyote and fox meat to get their supplies when they first started out. And then once they got supplies from Europe, they kind of migrated north to figure out to hunt deer and stuff like that too.
Touch it without it, come. Give me a gun. You don't want you? Sorry.
Es el zorrillo, ¿no? Sí.
This is like, you can touch it.
Touch his skunk. Remember you said skunk the other day?
Nothing?
No. On the... So they take that one and then they stick.
Which isn't great for like us as people that can't wait for spring to come, but it's really important for the maple syrup to run because we have that. And that's why climate change is actually a threat to maple production, because if our season shortens, like right now it's a pretty short season as it is, we only collect sap in this short season of like late February to maybe early April. There's like 6 to 8 weeks that we have to collect sap when this is moving. As soon as it gets too warm and stays warm, then that sugar stays on the leaves, and then the leaves, the buds turn into leaves, right? And so if the season, if climate change changes our spring, then we won't be able to produce maple syrup in the same way. So it's a really interesting thing. There's only a small part of North America that even has sugar maples and has the season like we do. In Ontario and Quebec is where we produce most of our maple syrup in Canada. So this one. Yeah, that's the only maple tree that would be used like in production. You can. They taped Anne of Green Gables. Oh. Yeah, so it used to be like back there somewhere, and then they moved it here after they finished filming. So I guess it's Anne's house. Okay. Does anyone live there? I don't know. I saw cars though. Do you know if anyone lives there? No.
was going to
Okay.
What were you going to ask about?
Parts of the tree.
Oh, they call that a sap.
Sap. Yeah.
Sap.
Oh.
Maybe center it in
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to do
I
anything.
don't want to do it. Oh, you guys don't want to do it?
Dreaming.
He's going.
Matter, do you want to try after? Yeah.
But not yet, he's going in. There we go.
Come on,
Harder,
Session, you
harder.
do it.
Oh, the sap is just flowing on the sunny day. Right?
Oh, interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, like mostly from spring. Early up. Scotland.
Oh, that's the story. The seas, the size of the tree.
Is it to wait?
To walk with it.
Oh, they have different styles.
And you carry like to where? Like to here?
So
Bring them here?
that large bucket you see up there on that sled, so that would be typically the oldest kid would be in charge of that. That's on a sleigh, would be pulled by like a horse or an ox or something like that.
Yeah.
And that's where the younger kids would be dropping their buckets as they touch the tree. And then when that one starts to fill up, you bring it down here. And it's very, very expensive. Same as buying a luxury sports car today. Families could typically only afford to buy it. We're gonna be working together. So maybe that first cauldron's your family, maybe that second cauldron's your family, and maybe that third cauldron's your teacher's family. And you guys be working together to make as much sugar as possible. You're going to need to get about a pound of sugar per person per day. So an average family back then, maybe 6 or 7 kids, you might be looking at 1,500 to 2,000 pounds of sugar you're going to need to make over the course of the season. So all the sugar beet hasn't been discovered yet as a source of sugar, for example. We don't have that cheap source of sugar available.
Wait, what year are we in now?
About 1,800, 1,700, around those ranges. We're gonna have to make it all here now. Other sources of sugar we can get on the farm. Something in the summer made by insects.
Honey.
Honey, that's right.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay, everybody's a kid here. And our third source of sugar is something in the fall, grows on trees, might be round, red or green. Apples, that's right. So apples for other fruit like pears and berries and strawberries. Those give you 3 main sources of sugar. Now, one of the reasons why we need so much sugar is that because we do not have access to salt in this particular region of Canada yet. We don't have access to salt water, and the salt mines had not been dug yet till I believe 1870 is when they were dug.
Oh, that's the plastic tubing. In the 1970s.
Oh, this one gonna turn for the sap.
That tree has a lot of sap.
Plastic tubing. Oh, okay. This is all the plastic tubing around. glass of syrup.
No, it's really soft.
No?
You? Oh yeah, give me one little glass. You want? No.
Is this sweet?
I'm not sure.
And you want to have something that's got enough volume in terms of flavor to be able to take dilution and still give you flavor structure. So the way to, let's say you want to make some, I don't know, butter tarts or something. When you make your filling recipe, take out, just a second. Shut up. Take out half the brown sugar that you're supposed to put in. Okay, just take out half. Pour in, use syrup instead, and then add an extra egg so that you don't end up with a center that's just this ooey gooey runny mess. Okay? Put in some maybe raisins or craisins in the bottom of it. Or if you're feeling a little bit, I don't know, frisky, take some pieces of walnut or a pecan and boil them up in the leftovers from last night's party, i.e. leftover wine, whiskey, sherry, port. Just mix them up, because what you want to do is to give it a little bit of a flavor pop. Drain it, throw away the liquid, keep those nuts after you've cooked them down for about 10 or 12 minutes. Put them in the bottom of your thing, and then the last thing to your flavor mix, add, because we're such a wonderful cosmopolitan area here.
They just came from England just last week, so they brought me single malt.
Very nice.
It is Scotch though.
Yeah,
It's not from England. It's
it's
from
from
Scotland.
Scotland. Well,
¿Dónde tienen los chocolates? Oh, el maple syrup.